Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to a new video. As you can see, I finally moved the dresser, but that's another day for another story. I never thought I would be one to make a video where I openly admit and talk about hitting a deer. But the truth is, I live in the country and we get a shit ton of deer up here. I think from May to June, I've seen up to 40 deer. And let me tell you, this deer came out of legit nowhere. So this morning I was driving to work, and sometimes I'll turn left, sometimes I'll turn right. It just depends. Like when I come down from my hill, it just depends on which way I feel like going. Well, today I decided to turn right because there was a slow driver. I've been stuck behind that slow driver before, and if I had turned left, I would have hit the deer. So I'm driving up the hill, turn, and it happened somewhere in between Livingston Road and I don't know the other streets, or I would say them, but it happened between going down the hill and then coming back up the hill and then coming back down the hill. Like it happened in that area, and I had a guy on my bumper, so I couldn't brake, I couldn't stop. And then the next thing I noticed, in the corner of my eye, I see this deer dart out from it. And I was like, shit, I don't have time to react. I don't have time to stop. I don't have time to slow down. I don't have time to warn it that I'm there. And I remember seeing the deer, like, bowing its head like this and bracing for impact. And it, let me tell you, it got my car really good. So I was like, shit, I don't know what to do. I had to look it up to see what I had to do with the deer hitting my car, whatnot, and they literally just say, when you can pull over, stay in your car, check your car for damages, check the scene, check to see if the animal's gone. And the car behind me that was on my ass told me at this, like where I stopped, that the deer had gotten up again, and so it was fine. And it was outside, so chances are I will never see that deer again. Let me tell you, that deer will be on my shit list for the rest of its life, probably, because it did so much damage to my car. So I got down to Dutch, and the Dutch people know me well enough to know when I'm not having a good morning, I'm very emotional, I'm very upset. Clearly, like, something happened on the drive home. Like, I was fine legit when I left here. I was totally fine. And it was not fun. So I literally got Dutch, texted my director and the owner of the daycare, and I was like, hey, I was in a car accident this morning with a deer. Yes, I'm okay. Yes, the deer got back up. But it's traumatic because it's an animal. It's one of God's creatures. It's one of those animals that we're supposed to protect, and I hit it. And I'm like sitting here worried about this deer. So this morning, after I got once I told them hey, I don't think I'm gonna be able to come in because I'm still really shaken up from it. It happened about 40 minutes ago. I knew I had to call State Farm, so I called State Farm. Ended up on hold for 10 minutes, and I'm like, yeah, I hit a deer. So then they were like, oh, you can take your car to Collinsworth Collisions, which is the same place that I had taken my car when I got in the car accident in February. Like, I had taken them, and they're like, oh, we're about a month out from being able to repair your car. I'm like, well, what do I do with this light that's hanging down because I can't drive with that down? And they're like, well, if anything, you can unhook it. I was like, no, I can't unhook it because it will sap my sensor. So now I have to figure out how to make it secure enough where I feel safe to drive a car and be totally fine for a month to drive it. So I don't know what to do. But today was kind of like one of those pity party days. Like I just needed a day to pity, pity myself. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna go to work tomorrow or not yet. I probably will go to work tomorrow. I mean, I feel better than what I did this morning after the car accident, so I'm assuming I'm going to work. I'm just not going that way tomorrow. Oh, by the way, speaking of that way, I did end up driving that way back up, and for sure that deer is gone. It's not in the street, and I cannot find my headlights frame at all. So I'm hoping if the Colorado Collision can't replace that part, that I can go to Volkswagen and say, hey, I need this part replaced because I hit a freaking deer and it took off with the damn thing and I can't find it. And I'm not going to go search the woods for the damn part. But anyways, I just wanted to share that story with you guys. I never thought I would be one to film this kind of video for you guys, but it's real life. It happens. Like, this is live. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.